Another really common question I get asked in private a lot is, should I go ahead and use Kronos to buy items? Meaning they buy a Krono and they sell it for platinum, and then they go ahead and buy items in the game. Or you can just straight up trade Kronos for some items. And a lot of new players ask me that. And they're very excited about the game, and they want to have better items. They want to be able to have an easier time and more fun. And I tell all of them, every single one of them, at this point in the game, don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. And the reason why is because you're going to get ripped off. At this point in the game, it is too early to be spending that kind of money on stuff. For example, the very first day I was on, there was somebody selling a dragon dirk for 1 Krono. It's just ridiculous. And that's like not even that good. It's a magical weapon, but you know, a few days later, nobody's going to pay 1 Krono for that at all. And that thing will probably maybe go for 200 platinum or even less. And every day that goes by, as more items enter the game, the price goes down significantly. Another thing too is when Agnarr opens up in 3 months, there's going to be so many classic items in the game, and they're going to be on fire sale. You know, they're going to be so cheap that you could be buying those items with just the money you make in the game. And the items you get in Classic, they don't really matter that much. At some point, some of the weapons may help a little bit, but they're not so good like the Agnarr and Velius weapons that you get out there. So they're not going to make that much a difference in your performance in the game. And sure, they may look good and all that, but you know, you don't want to blow money on that. Save it for a better time in the game when some of the newer expansions come out. Velius, Planes of Power especially, there's going to be some great stuff during that era. And if you're going to use your Krono to buy things, wait till you have better deals. So I want to give you a little story here, tell you a story about somebody that was grouped with me through my live streams, and the person is Crazy Freaks. He didn't spend any Krono on anything, because even up to his level 30s, he was still using the basic equipment he got, or that we got when we went hunting. And you know what? That didn't make him any, a bad tank or anything. He was a great tank for us. He did the job, and he was fantastic. He didn't need Krono to be better or anything. He didn't need to buy items and all. And he was fine. We always wanted him as a tank. Whenever he was available, we wanted him, because it doesn't matter that much. Now in the modern game, in live EQ live, in the higher levels, things like equipment do make a huge difference. AAs make a difference. Equipment, spells, those things are crucial. You have to be properly geared, otherwise you get into a group and you're going to be a mana sponge. I mean, they're going to have to keep healing you every minute, and you're going to blow the cleric's mana. But in the classic game, it's not like that. In fact, in the classic game, you can mess up on your stats and you're still going to be fine. What matters the most is your level and your spells. That's why you see a lot of level 50s. They're still running around with a newbie robe, because they don't need all this stuff. And sure, you may have 50 more mana, or you may have 7 more intelligence, but like I said, when Agnarr comes out, all those classic items are going to be on fire sale, because they're going to be next to obsolete. So don't do it. Don't spend the Krono on the stuff. Just wait till better stuff comes out. And you know what? You may find out you may get all the items you want by just leveling up there. Sure, you may not look so sexy and be the best looking toon out there, but in Classic, who cares? There's like I said, there's so many people running around with just basic equipment, and that's how it was in the old days, and it will be that way too. So save yourself, and save up for something better, or just get it yourself, because when you get it yourself, there's a real feeling of accomplishment. You really feel like you accomplished something. You're going to feel good about yourself. So anyway, that's just what I want to tell you guys, and hope this helps, and saves you some money. Thank you for listening.